Okay, everyone, so hope everyone's doing well. Someone's asked me to make a guide on setting up their ledger. I've got a Nano X, the same method should apply to the Nano S, I think it is. So I've basically got a fresh ledger here. It currently says, welcome to Ledger Nano X, press right button to continue. So it's asking me to download the Ledger Live application, which I've already downloaded and installed on my PC. So on here, I'm just going to do get started. I have read the terms and conditions and I'll enter the app. Now it's going to ask me here what device. So I have the Nano X. You pick whichever one's relevant to you. And here I'll pick first time using your Nano X, set up a new Nano X. If you already have a passphrase, you can actually just recover it, but I'm setting up one from scratch, so I'm going to just pick this option. I realize you probably can't see that because of my camera. Let me move my camera elsewhere. Okay, so you can actually, so I'm just going to pick set up a new Nano X and click that button. So it will allow you to access your cryptos. This is just details of how private keys work and how hardware wallets work. So going to set it up. Let's do this. Now what we'll see is it says plan some time, which is fine for me. I'm just going to do okay, I'm ready. It says please be careful when following these steps. You should be very careful when doing these steps. You don't want to miss out any steps or get anything wrong. So it says connect your device to the computer with the USB cable, which I have done. I've got mine connected here. Learn how to interact with your device by using the on-screen instructions. That's like the left and right buttons. Now on my ledger, there's an option for set up as a new device. I'm not sure if I can get that on screen. There is like a little plus symbol. So I'm going to select that option by pressing both of the buttons at the same time. Now it's asking me to choose a pin with 4 to 8 digits. So I'll press both buttons again to go to the next step, and I'll basically pick a pin here. So I'm just going to do that now. I would recommend the 8-digit pin for security reasons, but if you put 4 digits, you can then basically confirm that with the tick option that you should be able to see using the buttons. And then it'll ask you to confirm the pin again. Yep, and now it's saying write down your recovery phrase, which is a very important step. Everyone should be doing this. There should be a little piece of paper that comes with your ledger. And so in some of the card packs that they've provided, this is like a little sheet of paper where you can write down your recovery phrase. And because this isn't a wallet that I'm going to use, I'm just going to write it down on paper. But you should keep this very safe, obviously. So I'm going to do, while I'm on here, I will press both buttons to continue. And now it will start giving me the words of my recovery phrase. And there will be 24 of these. So I'm going to just write each one down on my paper here. You can probably do this along with me, or you can just pause the video and then catch up afterwards. I should probably stress that, not to share this 24 phrase with anyone, because it literally gives people access to your private keys, which will give them access to all of your wallets that you have set up on this device. And I'll show up how to set up the wallets for each different crypto as well. Once I'm done, which I'm almost done with now. Okay, that's all of them done. So then it says you need to verify your words and you press both buttons to continue. So it says confirm your recovery phrase, which I'll press both buttons again. And now I need to start to put in all of my words again. So it's asked me to confirm my first word, my second word, and my third word. And I'm sure it's going to ask me to confirm all of my words. This is why it takes some time. So I'm just navigating through the menu to basically pick the right word that I've got written down. And the reason it's doing this is to make sure that you've actually got all of them down correct. Because if you have one word wrong, then you won't be able to, recover any of your keys. So just going through this now. I've just gotten lost, so I just need to figure out where I am. Okay, I figured out where I am now. Yeah, I'm probably not going to edit this too much. I'll probably just black out any details which show on screen, which shouldn't be showing on screen. But apart from this, I'm doing this in real time. There won't be any cuts or anything. Okay, so I've got all of my keys in. It says, write it down, keep it safe, which I've done. Press both buttons to continue. Now it says processing. So now I've got a pop-up that says your device is now ready. So I'm gonna press go to dashboard, which is one of the options. And now on my Ledger Live, I'm gonna do next step. I must choose a PIN code and set it private or keep it private. Yep, confirm PIN code. I've done this. Recovery phrase, I understand. This is just going through the details that you need to keep, which we've already just done. Now it's telling you to write it down. We've done this as well. So we've basically expedited the process a little bit. Now it says hide your recovery phrase, which you should do. It gives you some more information here. I'm going to do okay, I'm done. Now it's just going to ask me 3 questions. So as a Ledger user, my crypto is stored on my Nano. Okay. If my recovery phrase, sorry, I misread the question. If my recovery phrase is no longer secure or private, my crypto is no longer safe and I need to move them to a new place. When I connect my Nano to the Ledger app, my private key is still offline. That was just a silly mistake because I didn't read the question properly. And now it's just going to check my Ledger. Now on my Ledger, it's asking me to allow Ledger Manager, which is a Ledger application, which I'm going to accept. And now it's going to show me that we're all set up. So now what I'm going to do is actually set up some wallets. So what I'm going to do first is head to the manager on Ledger Live, and it'll give me basically a bunch of options of things that I can install, so different wallets. So the main wallet that I'm going to install here is the Bitcoin wallet, and you can install any of these other wallets, the ones that are supported at least. So we've got Bitcoin here. I'm just going to hit install and wait for that to download and then install. I've just got a really bad case of hay fever, so my eyes are just super itchy. Cool, so now it says installed. So now we've got the wallet installed, but we actually need to make an account, right? So again, I'm going to go to our manager. And now we have Bitcoin here. and we're going to click on add wallet, or sorry, add account. Now on my ledger, it's asking me to open up the Bitcoin app, which I'll do with both buttons. Now on screen, it will continue here. And I will just rename this wallet to Farzan's wallet while this synchronizes. And now that's done, I will do add account. We don't need this information right now, and I'll just do add account. So account successfully added, add other accounts or return to portfolio. So now I have an account here. If I head to the accounts page, if I click it, so I can buy crypto directly through Ledger Live. I can receive crypto. So for this, I will pick what account I want to receive it on. Then using my Ledger, I actually have to authorize this. So I have to put in my PIN and confirm that I want to show my public address. And then I'll be able to copy and paste my public address to actually send Bitcoin to. So if I was on, say, now Coinbase, right? So I would go to Coinbase, I would do withdraw crypto. I would come to my ledger, I would do receive. I would go through this whole process of, accepting everything going on here. Let me just do that now. Approve. So it actually just showed it for a second there. So it actually shows it here, right? So this will be my Bitcoin public address, and this is what I would use to withdraw from an exchange like Coinbase or Binance or whatever you're using. So you can go to Coinbase, you can do withdraw crypto, pick how much you want to withdraw, put this in, put this value in, and you can basically withdraw it to your ledger. And that's honestly pretty much done. So that was the entire setup of it. That took about 12 minutes, including all the little hiccups. It might take you a bit longer because I've done this a few times before. But yeah, just take your time with it. Make sure you take it slow. If you do have any questions, just feel free to drop me a message, and I'll be able to help you out.